My role is 26 letters programmer, which means I program the children's book events, which is events all around children's literature for young audiences and for grown-ups about children's books. Because Michael Rosen is the guest director, that's made the goals quite easy. I've wanted to make the most of him being part of the festival, so he's actually doing 4 events in 26 letters, 5 I think if you count Young City Reads as well. Michael Rosen is doing 2 events on the first Sunday, one for very, very tiny children and one for slightly larger children, over 6. Bear hunts and chocolate cake is the first theme, and I think most people will know what that is. And then he'll be reading poems and telling stories for the older kids. And he's also doing what I think is going to be a very exciting event for grown-ups. He'll be talking to Judith Kerr, who wrote the Mog books and The Tiger Who Came to Tea. She's 90 this year, so it's a special year for her. And she also wrote When Hitler Stole Pink Rabbit, which was about slightly autobiographical about when she left Nazi Germany as a child. So that links in with the theme of Emil and the Detectives, which runs through the whole festival. So that's quite an interesting one. He's also doing an event about how to write funny books for kids. So that's also for grown-ups. So there's a mixture of audiences for Michael's events in 26 letters. I'm looking forward to a couple of the picture book events, especially. We've got one with award-winning illustrator Chris Horton, who does fantastic, vibrant picture books. I think his latest is called Oh No, George, that I think a lot of people will recognise maybe from the window of bookshops as they go past. Children love his books and grown-ups too. And from America, we've got John Klassen coming over, who specialises in picture books about animals and their hats. His latest is one called This Is Not My Hat, about a fish who's stolen the hat of a much larger fish. And it ends possibly quite badly for the little fish, but that's open to interpretation.